There's everything I want. I want it to be exciting. The first time that someone from skateboarding was doing it, you know what I mean? Like, not only was it the prize money and all that aspect, but you know, I'm close with all these guys, you know, and they know that like I'm trying to do something cool and right for skateboarding to elevate skateboarders to this mainstream level, but in an authentic, real way, you know. So I think they had a lot of faith in me to do it.
Rob Deardack.
To see Rob Deardack.
Rob, definitely Rob.
He's my future husband, so all you girls back off because he's mine.
Waiting for Chris Cole.
I love him.
Because I like his 2 shows he has on MTV.
He's good at a lot of things. He has a really good company.
I think along the way, as I've had to adjust the format, they also, you know, I made it very clear, like, hey, it's not perfect. I'm gonna keep fixing it till it's perfect, and they trusted and believe in that.
Glad to be given the opportunity to come out here, you know? It's pretty crazy, like, ever since like being on Street League, you know, like you're on ESPN and, you know, like a lot of people like recognize you when you're out, and I don't know, it's pretty cool, you know?
I look at the list of guys who are in Street League. You know, there's 24 guys, but if I take me out of it, there's 23 guys. And I look at those 23 guys, and I'm like, in my mind, I mean, there's thousands of amazing, great skateboarders out there, don't get me wrong. But in my mind, those 23 guys, I'm thinking, it doesn't get any better than this, right? These are as best as it gets.
Like, I mean, I never thought growing up or starting contests in Europe that I was ever going to be part of like such a big contest like the Street League. You know, already been invited at the X Games. I thought like it was the top thing that could happen, and then next thing you know, you're at the Street League. Like.
At a certain point, it's not about me winning, and it's about the entirety of the skateboard contest. So yeah, I've probably foregone, you know, a lot of like personal earnings and like a lot of personal wins, but I believe this contest is just a better contest. definitely do better in a jam format. And I win more often in a jam format.
I guess you have to have sort of an all-around game. Like you can't only skate tech stuff, or you can't skate only like big sections. Yeah, you have to be a little bit overall like rounded, I guess.
I just looked at the people who I consider to be the most passionate, greatest skateboarders out right now, and if they're all there, then I desire to be a great skateboarder too, so I want to be there too, you know?
It's exactly where I want to be in skateboarding right now, you know? And I feel blessed to be in the same category as those top 8 dudes.
It's just the top pro skaters, I guess, you know, that can skate contests and skate street, you know?
Street League is much more professionally put together, I guess you could say, and which is good. The format is awesome with the instant scoring system. The judging is very fair.
Well, the idea came from when you watch most sports, and I know in Brazil soccer is a very popular sport. Now imagine if you kicked the ball in the soccer net and they didn't put the score up. You wouldn't know, and then later in the contest they start telling you the scores. So the action wasn't connected to the scoring.
My dad, who's been taking me to skateboard contests since I was 12, after the first time he went to a street league, he was like, this is the first time in all the years I've been, you know, taking you to contests and going to skate contests that I had any idea what was going on.
It's really about storytelling. It's using numbers to tell stories. So first, the dials, we use a dial system. And a dial, when you feel something, and I know the Brazilians are very passionate, you feel the score, you see the number and you feel it. But if you have to write on a keypad, you have to stop, you have to think, you have to put numbers in. But a dial is an expression of your emotion. And then the other component is now you have numbers. What do you do with these numbers? So we take the numbers and we create stories. Highest trick, best trick, number of tricks you've made, average landed score, and we can keep track of it. So we use the numbers to say what happened and to predict what's going to happen.
I think Street League is really special in that it's the only contest of its kind that really focuses 100% on street skateboarding.
Todos os skatistas que estão aqui é uma consequência do skate de rua, né? Eles não estão aqui simplesmente porque eles vieram participando de competições. Eles vieram da rua, vieram filmando videopartes.
This is like the NBA of street skateboarding, and it's the best of the best.
accessibility of skating flat ground and your garage is what sets street skateboarding apart.
You know what, to me, if it ever gets to the point where street skateboarding isn't relevant anymore, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna retire. Because I don't want to be a part of skateboarding that doesn't involve street skateboarding, you know?
Para quem quiser chegar na Street League, vai ter que passar pela rua, né?
Brazilian's own Lawan de Oliveira could have done it.